Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the horde survival action roguelike itself, but modded though, because we're going to be checking out the Mashtato mod here once again. Adds a bunch of characters to the game, some brand new items and weapons as well. Today we're checking out the Spellthief, who's got a lot going on, but I don't think they're actually too complicated, believe it or not. 1 elemental damage for every 3% dodge, crit chance for every elemental damage, 2% dodge when you take damage until the end of the wave, but minus enemy damage until the end of the wave when you dodge an attack. So basically, get hit, be more likely to dodge, take less damage when you get hit. Dodge is, however, capped at 50% instead of 60. Doesn't mean we won't have our dodge go higher because we do get elemental damage from it. And we lose armor every 5 seconds until the end of the wave. So we're going to get slowly weaker and weaker, but I mean, this is absolutely begging to use kind of like a, I don't know, like a lightning shiv run to me. Getting that crit chance, elemental damage, just kind of feels right. We obviously can't go for range damage. There is definitely an argument for just going for a normal elemental kind of weapon. It just feels right here, and whenever you get a run where lightning shiv feels right, I feel like you take it. So I don't think we have any dodge really to start. We're up to 12% there, because we do gain dodge when we get hit, like we said, so it's not that we can't get dodge. I'll grab a little bit of attack speed. So let's just refresh. Gain dodge for elemental damage, which is really nice. Crit for elemental damage, which is nice. I don't know. We could go for Snake, like, preemptively, hoping that we're going to get a burn, but it's also, do we really necessarily want to burn? If we're going for a crit angle, this character's maybe tagged for crit. They're definitely going to be tagged for elemental. Then maybe we'll get like a hunting trophy and burn could actually mess things up. I don't know. I'm going to lean towards no for now. Do I lock? I think these are the two things I lock while I item fish here. I think that is a-okay. A refresher, because apparently some people do not know. You get 2 weapons. Guaranteed in the first couple shops. That's why you often will lock passives so that you can hyper roll and get the guaranteed weapons. You know, just I've seen some people who just don't get that, and it's very easy to then not, you know, to assume I'm doing something wrong there. Is it 100% the right call? It's really a matter of preference, but I am more of the mind that I prefer to get the guaranteed early weapons. It just feels better to me than getting the other weapons in the shop. Or getting the other items, rather. It's more reliable. Just a refresher on that strat, why I do that way. Just because, you know, it's been a while since I've explained it, I guess. I didn't think that was the case, but hey. So we got ourselves a lot of these lightning chips. We obviously get the free elemental damage from getting the... It's a nice elemental and precise set bonuses going on, which is really, really nice. I'll take a 10% attack speed over the elemental, right? Like, it's a rare attack speed upgrade. We could get some melee, because here's the thing. You do run the risk, running Lightning Shiv, of having your actual melee damage, the Shiv itself, it can fall behind pretty bad. I'll get a little bit of percentage. So this is the point where I'll typically, yeah, I'll sort of change gears a little bit, and I will go for those passive items. You're still guaranteed the 1 weapon in the shop, so you could, if you're feeling frisky, go for some guarantees there, but I just don't really think that that's necessarily the strat. I think we need to build up a little bit more dodge and a little bit more base dodge and base armor before we go for like attempted hits. I have -4 armor right now. I don't think I would die in 1 hit to, I mean, obviously I won't die in 1 hit to this guy, but to someone scarier. We're going to need to build up a little bit of safety if we want to utilize the character correctly. Obviously, there's elemental damage there. It could be really fun to go for that. Sharp bullet is good enough. That does apply to the little lightning. Charcoal, good, even though harvesting, bad. I feel like charcoal... Common items that reduce harvesting are a much tougher sell than a non-common item that reduces harvesting. However, the time to use charcoal is when you can utilize both of the positive stats, in my personal opinion. But yeah, the, oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need, like, a little bit more base armor. I guess we'll, like, tunnel vision getting hit for the first little section of the wave. I think that might be the better call. It's a good potential, like, lifesteal build, I'd say. But yeah, we need to get those dodges in. I'll take a gentle. Yeah. Oh, why? Why? I really do want the elemental. The crits are nice. Give me a... Oh. I'll take 6 melee, I suppose. It's not necessarily a plan. A little bit of HP could help. There's the sausage. Do I want it? I'll take it. And I'll take pipe as well. I think we'll go for a lifesteal build, like I said. Lifesteal will be the plan. I'll take a lemonade too. Why not? Zoop. But yeah, the thing is, the reason to look at the those early rolls, because you might be going, well, it clearly didn't work very well. You got 5, you only have 5 weapons on wave 6, so why even do it? Imagine how many weapons I would have if I didn't do it. You know, it's like, you got to think of it that way. It's a little bit, it's a consistency play more than anything. It's always going to be RNG, but it's a consistency play. But yeah, I'm leaning into the burn. I think that we're going to be focusing more on the elemental aspect than anything else here. But yeah, with -2 base dodge at the start, it's a little bit tough to want to go in and get the guaranteed hits first. But we're going to want to build up some of that. Lord. There we go. I'll take a blindfold. Thank you. Bait is a little bit spooky today. It's also like, I feel like there's just other... Yeah, sure. There's just other stuff I want more. 2 blindfolds. We're moving up some stats that I really want moved up. Do I want the range down to 55? No, I don't. I don't really. But, yeah, because this is the reason why I was thinking maybe it feels strange to go for Sacred Sausage. I know what I said. Is crit builds and burn builds aren't a thing. It'd be fun to see a character that made him a thing. But yeah, it's just burn can't crit. So I am basically just doing 2 things at the same time. Kind of want to take a hit and see how it hurts. So bad. How bad? How bad? How bad? Oh, come on. Somebody small hit me. All right, I'm going to walk into this freaking egg. Nope. Trying to get hit by something small. I literally can't. I'm really strong. I'm too strong. It's kind of annoying. I want to... Oh, Lord. All right. Here, let me analyze this. 2% dodge when you take damage until the end of the wave. It's not... It doesn't say anything about having to be from an enemy. It is just... Okay. 1% enemy damage down until the end of the wave whenever you dodge an attack. So, we could literally, if we get Blood Bag, if we get... See, I don't want to actively take dodge down. Lifesteal sounds nice. Take another freaking sausage, I guess. I guess we'll get... All right. All right. Burn angle it is, but wave 8, 5 weapons. We should be doing pretty well. If we get Blood Bag, if we get Bloody Hands, any of that stuff, any of those 2. I don't think this mod has another one, does it? I can't recall. Obviously, there is the the legendary scythe. I don't think I particularly care to go for that today, even if it shows up. I've actually taken it not too long ago. And it's also 3 damage per second, which is more than I'd like. But yeah, at -5 armor at this point. Okay, so we take a 9. It's weird. It's really, really weird figuring out what we're going to be doing, but the funny thing is, I don't even need to interface with that right now. I don't need to. I would like to. I think it's a good call. I do think we take the fuel tank. We have so much crit. Ritual's good, but, like... For the love of God, could I... Thank you. Could I get my final Shiv? Negative 55 range is really bad. This wave's gonna be a joke. I also think I can, There we go. We tested it out. That's me going in trying to utilize the character's passive aggressively early. What does that get us to? 12 dodge. Yeah, it's just not worth it right now. And it's... I have to dodge in order to reduce their damage, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's a really fun idea. You need to be weirdly tanky in the first place to get tanky in the next place. It's... I'm trying to utilize it here. It's just not... It's not as strong as you would probably want, right? If we get up to the base 50%, which is, again, our new cap, the base 50% dodge, it might be worth going for some forced hits early in the wave. But until then, I don't know, man. Ooh, I don't know if I can take a minus speed at this point. We're not going to be getting anything out of the HP regen. Whatever. Fine. Cool. Fix my speed there. I'll get a Cyclops Worm and probably regret it. Bandana. Oh, if I would have got that before the sharp bullet. Oh, well. Not much you can do there. Okay. Finally, we get another lightning shiv, and it is just straight up a big boy. 56 for the pickup range. I'm going to say sure. Yeah. On a lightning shiv run, you kind of need to be much more mindful of your personal space. Whoop. But yeah, I'd like... So how much dodge do we get when we get hit? We get 2 dodge when we get hit. And 1 elemental damage for every 3 dodge. So we wouldn't be gaining 1 elemental damage per second from the passive of a blood bag or whatever. Getting like... what? Was it 0.75? Mm-hmm. Still, kinda would be very, very silly. An unreal amount of potential scaling. Giving me pumpkin, please. 1 pumpkin, please. Zoop. But yeah, if we get like 50% base dodge, which is going to be funny. It'd be a very strange thing. I also, hey, I want to tell you, Dev sent me a DM. This is correct. This is supposed to be in the pool. So I guess I'm taking it. What do we have for crits? You know what? I'm not going to spend any more time like intentionally taking crit because I think we're just going to get it on accident. So I don't really want to go too far into it. Improved tools, it could be worth it just for the 10%. Like honestly, 10% attack speed is such a good thing to get. That improved tools at an epic for an epic's price is still probably worth the money. Because it doesn't come with a downside. That should really tell you, oh, okay, the fact that coffee is that cheap might be a little too good. Don't nerf it. But yeah, it's coffee's just, it's pretty much just an always take. You see 2% damage down, and some people are like, oh no! But then, I don't know, eventually you realize how little 2% damage does. Because it's not even necessarily that you do 2% less damage, depending on the build, the situation, everything. It's like, there's a lot of factors at play there, and it's also just such an easy stat to fix. Whoop. This is, I mean, I'm feeling very strong. Feeling very strong. Oh my lord, you beautiful thing. You beautiful thing. Alright, I'm gonna grab a blood leech. Like, we need some survivability, just some, like, gentle survivability. to help with that, what we just did. Just taking 1 per second, it's going to be very helpful. So we got 26. We have 27 dodge, 26 elemental. Oh, that's right, the nullified. I mean, that's fun. I'll tell you what, it is worth it. So 33. 36, it works. Elemental, 30. 32, it works. It's like wisdom, but there's no penalty right away. I will say it's funny that the incorporeal actually the one time I finally take it, it turns into a useless item. But yeah, it's just wisdom, but it's not bad. Zoop. But wisdom's 5% damage every 5 seconds. Yes. And also, it starts out as a negative. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. I went a little wild with it there. This is silly. Take some max HP. Just want to make sure we don't get surprise bodied glasses. Absolutely. I think we can take a missile. I think we have enough attack speed. And plus on a burn build, that's usually going to be a little bit better. I'll take a Thunder Sword. I'll take a Thunder Sword. You better believe I'll take a Thunder Sword. Yeah. Those nullifies out of the way. Still gives us what? 4% dodge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, you know. Still very, very good. The thing is, I don't know how much I'm going to be utilizing the dodge aspect of the, like, actually trying to get hit kind of variety. I don't think that that's going to be something I really even go for, because I don't really see the benefit in it for us. Burn and lifesteal builds, unless you're doing flamethrower to take advantage of the fast attack rate. Those also don't really go well together. It's just the fact that the numbers on this are so high, and we get to, like, double dip very effectively. That's going to be going so well for us. I have risked my life by taking Blood Bag, but I did it in pursuit of the funny big number. Absolutely. Not that it really matters. I'll take the attack speed before the armor. All right. Combine. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we get enough dodge per second that I don't need to be too worried about that. My crit has to be getting close to max. 74. Well, I guess it did just go down 3 from subbing that out there. The fun thing is, for mini bosses, our armor is at its highest at the beginning of the wave, so that helps. Ow. He decided to tunnel vision me. Oh, my range is the thing that's kind of destroying me here. Thank you. Yeah. Gonna need a little bit more HP regen and stuff just to offset the negative of the blood bag. Because as much as it is good, it is still risky. Right? Like, it makes my damage number very large. Over the course of time, it's very, very helpful. Because the damage does keep going up even though my dodge cap has been hit. That does not matter. You still keep getting elemental from it. I just don't care. I don't need it. Some more attack speed. Take a snick. 5% lifesteal, 10% more enemies. That actually kind of works out as a benefit. We get a 100% chance, crit chance by the end of the wave, right? Yeah, we should. Or, theoretically, we would. I don't know if the crit chance one updates are not based off of it. I need range. I'm going to pass on that just for now. Let's say, you know, I'll take a wandering bot, sure. Let's see here. Okay. What's my crit chance? 59. Let's watch my crit chance. It should theoretically go up. It does not. That's what I was wondering. So even though my elemental damage is going up, they're two temporary stats. Therefore, it is not going up mid-wave. That makes sense. Okay. So, you know, there's definitely still some real arguments for going for some more crit. It's weird, though. I think we also might just be fine with where it's at. And, like, whatever dodge I take, and cool. Hip, hip, hooray. Because that should hopefully... I guess that wouldn't inform our crit either. We just got a bunch of crit because we've got a bunch of crit. It is more cost-effective for us to get elemental and percentage damage, and even attack speed. Like, it's way more cost-effective for us to go for those, because that helps my burn, of which there's a lot of right now. This isn't good yet, but now that I know, I can get... Oh, it's a little bit funky. Now that I know I can get benefit from it. Glass cannon. Today, I mean, it's fine. We're going to be getting so much negative armor anyways. But that does expedite the process, because we start at positive armor. These waves go on longer and longer and longer, which means I'm going to be getting lower and lower and lower on armor. The good news is that for the boss, we will hopefully just be able to kill it before our armor gets too low anyways. So that's going to be kind of nice. Yeah. Range up is, I think it's a critical increase at this point. Kind of an important one. Satisfying. I feel like I might have rolled past a pumpkin, but I also don't know if I necessarily care. Because a lot of the piercing and, you know, the piercing, the bouncing, all of that jazz at this point is probably mostly just to apply the burn, if I'm going to be honest. And, you know what, screw that. Adrenaline is... It's worth taking, though I don't... Oh, hey, look at that. Though I don't intend to really utilize that. Chef. We take Chef. Ironically, our damage is better on the ads. Like, everything that spawns is going to get murdered. But the good news about Chef is he's very easy. He's very, very easy, so it doesn't really matter. I think we finally fix up our range, though. Yeah, Thundersword is so much better just because it also scales on Elemental itself. Like, for the actual V-hit. But it's also epic only, so good luck. Good luck getting a whole bunch of them. Not going to really happen. But without Thundersword, I don't know. Our single target would be kind of weird since the lightning isn't going to bounce back to them. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. My range is very sick, but you can't not take that. I'm going to literally just take any bit there. I think it's too late for me to even care about Peacock. I just don't care. Wisdom. I mean, it's fine. I don't really need it. Ooh. It's a little bit funky, but I think it's worth it. A little bit of dodge down. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm at 99% crit, so. On the Shiv. Thundersword's down a little bit. If I were to, yeah, pick a point in which we would have issues in this wave still, it would definitely be this one. The plan is just get close to something to attack right now. We don't need to get close to the thing we're scared of. In fact, it's probably better that we just go find a guy and attack. Because then the lightning will hit the other fools. The Thunder Sword is doing some heavy, heavy work at this point, but... yeah, that lightning bounce. That's nice. 552. 566. Yeah, it's climbing. It's climbing. It's nice and free. Is this the best way to play this character? Probably not. If you want stability. That's the thing is we do stable stuff early so that we can do unstable stuff later. There's no point. At this point I don't really care either. I do kind of just want range. I'll take the mouse, sure. Hey. I want range, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Thank God for the Thunder Sword. It's gonna make the actual boss much better. Maybe get to it before we even lose armor, or at least go to negative for armor. Kind of doubt it, but we're doing some good numbers. But yeah, like, the thing is, with Wisdom, you would take it and you'd be like, oh my god, look how much my damage is going up, while also completely forgetting how much it took away from you in the first place. It's kind of like, is it a good item? I mean, if you could get it for free. If you could get Wisdom for free, you should probably take it. Like, if you get offered it from a crate, and if you get offered it from a crate and you don't have Recycling Machine, maybe take it. Otherwise, it's like you're probably going to be better off with the money. Is the truth. Sure. Training dummy. I know we could have got that before. This actually gives us life steal and HP regen. I'll take a helmet. Yeah, pretty bad luck there. Take a snail. I will not take a pipe now. Now I do care about my HP regen. That gives me a little bit of HP regen, a little bit of whatever. Sure. I'll deal with that. We should be fine. The good news, of course, being that they are indeed two enemies and therefore should be getting hit by the lasers and such. That is a lot of numbers on the screen there. Ow. Okay. Oh, screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Thank you, dodges. We're back at full anyhow. Yeah, this is a weird one. See, it's so strange. Like, as good as it is, it's like, it's also innately frail. But it's innately frail in a way where you're like, you're basically, the stats of it convince you not to utilize its main mechanic. But I did it in a silly way where we can take advantage and get, you know, the good old-fashioned extra elemental damage, which we definitely did get. We saw our numbers go up. If it could have, like, quadruple dipped and also informed our crit chance, it would have taken advantage of that earlier as well. Obviously, didn't really matter in the end. We got kind of where we needed to go on that one. But alas, weird character, interesting character. Yeah, I think that if you played it as a tank, you could do something interesting for sure with that as well. But yeah, the fact that you'd play them as a tank, would need to stack up armor, stack up to 50% dodge cap right away, basically. Sort of. Not fully, since obviously when you take damage, you get the extra dodge, but like that mixed with the dodge cap being lowered to 50 is kind of this weird balance that I'm not going to say is good or bad. I think it's a unique thing. And for that, I'd say it's a good character, just providing any unique experience at all at this point in Brotato. when you played as many modded characters and just base characters as I have, I'd say is a win. But yeah, we played it in the most degenerate way possible by really leaning into the one elemental, or what I initially thought was going to be one elemental damage per hit, but then I remembered it is you get 3 dodge into one elemental, but you gain 2 when you get hit. But yeah, fun. I liked it. It was a good, very scary, but very risky, but very fun run. Alas, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelites more every single day, and I will see you next time. Check out Mashtato on the Steam Workshop. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.